Hi everyone, welcome back to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. So it's Wednesday and I'm doing a kind of Let's Craft, but it's for my garden story journal that I'm making, have been doing since March and into April with the collaboration. So inspired by all the flippy flappy pages, the little secret pockets, the pages with the top opening pockets that Angela did, I've come up with a couple of other little ideas that I wanted to show you. They're just variations on what I was doing in Monday's video, but I never got to do them in Monday's video. It took me far too long to do the other bits, so I thought I'd pop on here on Wednesday and just show you how I do these ones. So let's start with this one first. Now this is a page that will go in our journal, but it's also a page that flips out, and it is 2 pages, so you've got the full width of 2 pages. That becomes your page in your journal, and this extra page is a flip out. I've gone ahead, inked it, glued it, sewed all around it, so this little bit is just like you could write on here. This one is a top opening pocket in here that flips out, and this one is just a page that you could write on there, or on this side is a bit paler, you could write on, and we can decorate this up. We could add pockets, all sorts to this. So I want to be able to do that today and show you how I did it. So first things first is you need to decide on some digital pages that you're going to be using. Now I've already gone ahead and decided that this is going to be my base page, this lovely neutral print from, I think these are Rachel's part of the collaboration digital kits, and I'm going to back it with a piece of coffee dye paper. So first things first, let's just get these two stuck together briefly, and they're just going to have a bead of glue down the middle to hold them. And do excuse my head if it comes in, but I want to get this lined up as best as I can. There we go, so that can just go to the side. Now I'm just looking at how I did this. Okay, so what I'm planning to do is exactly the same way as I've done this, is I can put some glue along this bit and some glue along this bit, as long as I don't go too far into the center of the pocket. So I'm going to just put some glue along this edge here and a bit wider glue on here, and that's going to hold our 2 pages together. Again, excuse my head coming in, but I kind of want to get that. It's not, I haven't quite got it level, but we're going to trim it all up anyway. Okay, so that's going to be our start. So let's trim our pages. Now I'm not bothered about the white line on this side, because that's what gets tucked into our page here. So first things first, I'm going to trim the one that we just backed with our coffee dyed paper. So let's be the same size. I want to have just a little bit of a border around. Let's flip that around. Let's see how we're doing with that. So that will just go in, oh, ever so slightly shorter. That's good, that's how I want it. I don't want too much there. Okay, it's actually going that way, isn't it? So that's going to tuck into there. Brilliant. Okay, so now what I need to do, it's remembering, because I did this a few days ago and I filmed some other videos since. Yes, it's deciding Did I? Yeah, I glued all of those down, didn't I? Yeah, it's deciding on our little flap. So first things first is I know we're going to need a little hinge here, and this folds in that way. So let's create a little hinge on here, and then we can make sure that that is all glued in. So we are over 29. Let's go here. We've got about 1.5 centimeters. I should have done it the other way, really. Is that straight? Let's put it on here and let's go this way. Yeah, it's probably the page that's not straight. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that is our first bit that's going to go in here. So I'm just going to make sure that these are all glued down now. So I'm just going to put a bead of glue under here and on here. Make sure that's all flat. Okay, lovely. So we now need to decide how far out. Now, how far did I fold that? No, I folded it about to there, which is about there. Let's do a mark. Yeah, about 12. So I'm going to score at 12, but I think I need to score this way, don't I? Because I need to fold it the other way. Okay. So that's going to fold back on itself, making sure we get that nice and level before flattening it. Okay. So that is this bit that's going to become the pocket. So now we just want to decide how far out, and I think I'm going to go 10.5, and we need to come this way, which means that is actually 5. Look at that fold. Let's do this. Okay. So again, making sure it's all lined up. And that is that little section that's going to tuck into here and flip out. Lovely. Okay, so now I need to make sure this doesn't look straight. That's better. That is better. It looks straight along there now. So this middle section is going to be our pocket, and that's at the moment is all still open. So we're finished with our scoreboard. What I want to do is make sure I get it the right way round. That's the right way round. So this is the top opening and this is the bottom. Okay, so I need to put some glue all along this bottom bit. To seal the bottom. Like so. Okay. Oh, I've got it up. I got it up the right way. Did I just seal the wrong way? I did seal the wrong way. Oh, what a donut. Okay, so it's coming on this side of the page instead of the other side of the page. No problem. We've got a page here that's got a flip out on that side. This one will flip out on this side. It's because the music, I think I glued that upside down, didn't I? Okay, fair enough. So what I want to do is just make sure that this bit is all glued down, don't we? So let's, I'm just going to put some glue along here. Doesn't need to be too much because I am going to stitch around it, but as long as the edge is glued, like so. Okay, so that's that page. Let's put our little divot in the top, our little notch out of here, so that we know that this is the top and this is the thing. Let me measure it again because I never get it straight. Never get it straight. What are we? 10.5, so it's 5 1/4. What's that there? Okay. Okay, so we know that that's going to be a pocket. This doesn't need to be open, so I'm just going to put a bit of glue on the top here and across this line here. You could have this as a pocket, but like Angela was doing with some of her pockets, but for now that's how I want that to be. And we're going to glue that in here, and that's going to be a whole extra page flip out. Okay, so I need to do some inking. Let's have a little look. Yeah, we're only 8 minutes, so let's do some inking now. And we want to ink along this bit because we've got to grungy it up, because I'm doing rustic and grungy, as was my prompts, and I just went with that for the whole journal. That's nice. That grunges up so lovely, that paper, and we can get some bits stuck on there. Time that's sewn. So this then opens up fully. So what I think I don't, I did put a bit of ink down there, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's go down this fold. Making sure there's plenty of ink on there for the join. Okay. So that's the join. So we want to ink along this middle bit. having to think which bits I'm going to have as open to write on, but as I'm sewing all around them, it doesn't really matter. It's just a case of inking everything, I think, all the little creases and getting that. So that's that one. So let's do this one. Like so. Okay, didn't do that edge. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you do find time to craft along with some of the wonderful ideas. I honestly don't think I'm going to get many more of the makes done, but I've been watching them. I've been trying to catch up on some of the videos, and they are just fantastic. So I think what I'm going to do is revisit some of them after the event, after the collaboration, and not necessarily do them for this journal, but use the ideas to go with other journals over the next few months that I make, because there's just been such fantastic ideas in the collaborations. I've really been enjoying them, so I hope you guys have too. It's been fantastic. Rachel's so clever at organising all of this, so clever. Okay, and we just need to do along this centre edge. Okay, so that has all been inked, and I've just find it easier to ink this section at least before I glue it in. So we'll do the same on this side. Like so. Now I'm going to glue you exactly like I did in Monday's video, just attach it as a flap to here. It's just something different in that we're going to stitch around here for some writing. This is an open pocket. This is a nice little flap that we could do something with, add some little decoration and make that nice and grungy. Okay, so let's pop our glue on here. So hopefully this has gone a bit quicker and I can get to do the second idea that I had that I want to do in this video. Okay. My flap. And I just judge roughly about there, isn't it? Make sure that's nice and flat. Okay, now I'm just going to leave that over the back there to dry for the moment. Let's just wipe that down there. Oh, I've got one here. And wipe that down there. Okay. So that is that idea. Okay, idea number 2 was a variation on Angela's pockets, where she had 2 pieces of paper that she basically folded so that you could create little top opening pockets all the way across. I haven't done them on there, but do check on this on my channel, but do check out Angela's. But I've got a slight variation here in that I'm going to be using 2.5 pages with mine. So you've got, this was 1 page, this was one page. I had a little half a page in there, and then that wrapped around there is the other page, and basically it's going to go in my journal like this with these two. So you've got a top opening pocket on either of those. This little flap is just a panel for you to write on that side, decorate up, and then this is another pocket in there, so that's going to hold into our signature like this, with another extension. So it's slightly different, but I really wanted to do a second one, so I thought I'd show you. Okay, so where do we begin? Let's hold this out and decide. Did I just fold that page in half? Yes, I folded this page completely in half and then worked from that page. So I'm going to, oh, I've got 3. Of course I need 3, don't I? 1, 2, 3. 3. Oh, you need 3.5. Of course you do. My maths. I do apologise. You need this digital's 1, that digital's 1. So that makes 2. That one there's 3.5. So it's 3.5 pages. I knew, because I thought, well, Angela used 2. That's not that much bigger, but it is. It's 3.5 pages that you need. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to do this page, I think, in half, because they're both the same, and you've got a natural fold in between. So let's just get this lined up level. Like so, and fold that in half. Okay, so that, can you see that bit on there? Yeah, you can see that is that section. Then by the looks I had the little half bit in the middle, so that is going to secure into there. So we can, let me just move these over to this side so that I'm not knocking them, because I need to cut bits off as I go. So I need to decide which bit is tucking in, whether that's going to go like that or that's going to go like that. I think I'm going to tuck this in because I don't need all of her, and I'm going to tuck it in quite a bit to about there. Actually, if I do it there, the crease is going to be here to fold. So I need to take this white edge off. That's what I'm looking to do. Okay. So that's got rid of that white edge. Now we can glue this bit down onto here. So what I do is just work out how far in I want to come. Make sure this bit is lined up. I don't keep moving it. Sorry if my head or hair knocks the camera. Okay, so I am just going to run some glue all along here, holding this down. And a bead of glue along the edge of this page. Like so. And then keeping them both nice and flat, that's our 2 pages stuck together. Now I'm not worried if it is slightly out top and bottom, because we've still got the white line that we need to trim down. Okay, so that's one bit of extension that's done. Okay, next, it looks like I had a full digital. Now do I want that one next, or do I want that next? I think I want this one next, I think, do I? Let's see. Let's see what we like. Let's audition this one. Actually, I do think I like this one next. That does mean that that one, what you then have to bear in mind, if I flip this over, is going to join to this one. I actually think I'm going to swap back to this one so that I've got the neutral between these two quite bright pages. Okay, so we don't need to cut anything off the white edge. I'm actually going to utilize that and just put that where I want it here. Okay, so let me just run some glue along here. In fact, I'm just going to do it this way, trying to all do it up the right way so that I don't run the risk of getting my pages upside down. So we just want a bead of glue on here, and I'm just going to do that, which would be more than enough. And then this needs to, I don't want to go cover the A too much, so I'm going about there. It looks about straight, keeping the two pages straight, making sure they're like that. There we go, that's that join. Okay. So looking at our page, we will have a fold down here for that bit. This one, I'm probably going to fold it at the A. So I think I'm going to do I do that now? No, I'm going to leave that at the moment. I'm going to flip my page over and we're going to attach this. Now, do I want that coming onto there, or do I want that coming onto there? I think I want this joining that one, so I'm going to take the white line off of here, and that is just going to sit nicely on the top of there. So we'll glue that one in. Oh, it looks like we're going slightly off on them, but that's fine. We can straighten it all up afterwards. Okay, so bead of glue all along here. Already over there, and some glue along here. This does hurt my brain to try and think of getting this the right way round, but once you've done it a few times, it's not so bad. You kind of know what you're doing. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up. Making sure we've got another page there that's been joined. So we're getting quite long on our pages. Okay. So what we now need to do is join these two, and I just need to decide. I think I'm going to chop the white edge off of here and have this one on the top. But before I join it, I want to put in a fold. And let's just see where, did I just naturally fold that one? over to meet it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm working upside down purely because it's just easier for me to have it on the right side. And all I want to do is just do a slight little overlap on here. And then fold that down. Give it a bit of a burnish so that we are nice and flat. Okay, so let's put some glue on here. And then some glue on there. Like so, and then smush it down nice and flat. I just put my hand inside to make sure it doesn't stick, it glues down like so. Okay, so that's basically what we've created, pages all put together. Now when it's like this, I go and need to cut the white bit off the bottom now, and it's probably going to be easier to do some folding first, I think. So let's, because it won't fit in my scoreboard base, won't fit in my cutting machine like this. So we've got this one and we've got the join. I don't want to obviously fold it on the join, do I? Yeah, we were just over. So I'm going to use where my little star is, and you'll see we're just going to go on this line here. So keeping my page nice and flat, I fold that over. No, it doesn't, you want it kind of straight. Okay. So that's fold number 1, and that is what is going to join into our signature. Then we want to do I've got to think which way we're going. She's going to be a pocket, and we want to go the opposite side of her, don't we? Just going to flatten this out because I can feel that we're a bit puffed up. That's the only problem with all these pages. You've got to, yeah, look at that. Let's move this now. Let's just keep that nice and flat. That helps to manipulate it like this. So we need to score valleys to mountains, so I need to score along this join, don't I? And where are we? I need to probably score at just after the A, don't I? So if I do there, yeah, I think there would be good. Okay, so that, keeping this bit flat, is going to fold over. Now we line it up with this side, the bottom, and flatten that out. So that's that. But that, I've done that too wide, haven't I? Pages can't be any more than 14, can they? 14 and a half, so I needed to have come this way. Okay, I'm going to do, I'm going to come in a little bit. Look, 14 and a half is where my page needs to be. Silly me. It's 2 mistakes. Still, that doesn't really matter. We can fix it. We can fix it. Why is it not folding on that line? It's there. They are easily fixable. There we go, making sure we've got that all down. Burnish up. That's better. So I'm just going to use this one, it's got a softer point, and just rub out our crease there. There, that's fine. You won't notice that. You could put some lace or something on there. Okay, that's much better. And then this one, I am looking to probably go after the E, between the E and the D. Now, is that right? Valleys to mountains, it is, yes. And that's that. Oh, that hurt my brain. It was like when I did it, it was like, yes, this is brilliant. Definitely going to have to show you guys it. Okay, now bearing in mind, we are open top and bottom. So, yeah, that is nice and flat. And I'm just going to keep doing this to keep it nice and flat. Brilliant. We're there. We are there on the folds. And I better just check time to see how long that actually took me. Gosh, 33 minutes. Okay, so what I do now is I will cut the bottom piece off first and get that all glued in. So I'm going to open it back up again and just run a bead of glue all the way inside. Going along the whole length of this. Like so. And that will all be flush. So I'm just going to go along each little bit, making sure we are nice, good, lovely. I'm just going to weight that down, I think. So just pop this to the side of me and weigh that all down. And leave that to dry for a moment. Okay, so this page is now nice and dry. And that's our little flip out there. So we need to seal it completely. So let's pull her out. And we want some glue along this top bit. I always put extra on here, make sure that all sticks down nicely, and then just run some glue all along the edge on there. I think I need to fill my little glue bottle up again. Surprising how quickly we go through our glue. That and paper for printing. There we go. So now I just smoosh that down, make sure it's all stuck. And I just like to run my finger, pinching it in between my fingers and run it along just to make sure it's all sealed on those edges. Okay, I'm going to leave that over the back there to dry. Let's have a look at this. Our ends should all be nice and sealed, and they are brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Well, first things first, now that we've done that and that's all sealed, it's all still nice and flat, is I'm going to take the top ones off now, and I'm probably going to have to do, go a little bit further off just to make sure they're all nice and straight. Okay, still nice and flush. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, so this little one at the front was a pocket. What did we have? We had most of them as a pocket, didn't we, actually? Yeah, I'm going to have the top as a pocket, so let's grab our punch. Now, let's just measure, there's my little ruler, the centre of each one. Where are we? We're about there. Oh, it's going to be easier in centimetres, I think. Yeah, 8.5. So that's 4 1/4, so the middle's about there. That one's going to be stitched all the way around. This one is going to be a pocket. I don't know why I did it that way. So where's the fold? There. 14.5, so it's about there. So that's a pocket, and then we've got this as a pocket. Okay, so we're about 15, so that's going to be 7.5. We're about there. Lovely. So let's cut our notch, and notch, and then on this one a little notch. There we go. So that is our page. It needs inking. I do need to stitch around it like I've done this one. Basically all I done was stitched all the way along the bottom. I haven't stitched any of these pockets at all. They will still be wide open, but obviously that's going to be secure in a journal so nothing falls through. And then I've just done the panel in the middle that's going to be stitched, which on this one is this panel here. So that's that little idea. How fun is that? Such a lovely interactive page to our journal, and it was totally inspired by Angela when she done she just did 2 pages joined together, which I've done and I've got ready for putting in this journal, but I just wanted to take it a step further and do it with 3.5. I think that is brilliant. I love it. Definitely going to do this more. So that's that idea, and we've got a couple of minutes left. Let's just finish. This should be dry enough now for me to score in the middle and get this page ready for sewing around. So yep, 14.5. Just make sure we are straight. So that's going to go in our journal, and because that one was at the front, this one is at the back page, so it can flip open like that and like that. How great is that? So that one wants stitching around as well. So there we go, just a couple of fun ideas that you could do with, I mean, this could be done with any digitals. You could mix book page, you could mix music page, just such fun interactive little flip outs for the pages. So thank you, Angela, for the inspiration. And thank you guys for watching and crafting along with me. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.